the community, they have put their arms around us throughout this crisis, not just around us, but around everybody that it's affected. They've given their blood, sweat, and tears to try to make everybody rebuild what they've lost. And when you have a small community like that, how can you not give it back? I was told last night at the community event that there are towns that go through floods and it doesn't mean anything. But the flood came through Barnum and it meant everything to get everybody back on their feet. And that's probably why we're putting Luz back on its feet, with the help of a lot of people.
Well, I was out in Colorado when all of this flood happened. And I was watching Facebook every day with tears in my eyes. And so every day, every show I played, I sang this song.
This is actually looking in towards the downtown from north on 61 looking south. Again, there's a bridge that this water is actually flowing over the top of. Looks like Lou's Rustic Diner is obviously in a little bit of peril.
Birds falling off the wire.
I miss Lou's, yeah.
Why?
Good food, reasonable price, yeah.
What's your favorite part about going to Lou's?
Oh, my camaraderie with Lou. Him and I get along. We razz each other pretty good. 6:30 in the morning.
My soul stained with rust. Tell me not to cry, sweet emotion, let it flow free. I got nothing.
Barnum's home to me. I started coming here when I was 7 weeks old. And I guess we had the question, are we going to rebuild? And do you do what your heart tells you? And I guess our heart told us to begin again.
My brother said, if you're going to, how do you say it? If you're going to go with your head, it's going to be the money. If you go with your heart, it's going to be the community. Because you know the money isn't there. So it's the heart. Is that correct?
Come out and pray when my rivers run dry. Rivers run dry. Come out and pray when my rivers run dry.
Our regular customers are pretty awesome, I think.
That's what keeps us here.
It is. I mean, the kids at Barnum are amazing. They did a great job. We're flooding out and they're there helping us, and they're helping everybody else in town get all their stuff up to the second floors and trying to save it all. And the day after Friday, they were there first thing in the morning.
Going from house to house, business to business, to see what they could do.
Help everybody.
the kids are our future, the future of our community, so that they're very important to us.
Yeah. They're just awesome anyway. They're every morning, well, every game day they come in for breakfast, all the boys.
And girls.
And the girls. And after school, whatever, but they're great kids. They're all great kids.
One thing I really love is Lou and Robin have really adopted all the kids, even all the adults in the community as their own, and they have hundreds of grandkids, and they're always so happy to see all of us, and it just means so much because a lot of kids don't have that, and they just really are family. They're family to everyone, and without Lou's, we don't have Barnum.
Yeah, like we've begun this like cleanup and stuff, and like we're starting to make progress, but it just isn't the same. Barnum just isn't the same without Lou's being open. It's that one place in Barnum that you can always count on.
I want to say thank you to all the kids. You are rock stars. Any parent that has kids in Barnum, you need to be proud. They worked relentlessly, never said, no, I don't want to do that. They went and did it. They are rock stars. Those kids are amazing.
During school, there's a group of many times close to 10 juniors and seniors would come in for breakfast before they went to school.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to get at Lou's? Do you have to tell Robin what you're going to order for breakfast, or does she know when you walk in there?
Well, I really don't have breakfast there. I have a cup of coffee, or several cups of coffee, and a peanut butter cookie.
Well, it was Mel's birthday on the day of the flood. He came in and had his birthday cookie and coffee, and his birthday gift was a front-end loader ride to freedom.
All 25 units in the Parkside Senior Apartment building had to be evacuated in a front loader.
It's the first time I ever rode on the front loader of a front wheeler, but it was fine. I didn't mind it, just had to hold on.
And then at the church they started a command center and feeding people, so I said all that food's up at the high school. I said it's use it or use it or have to throw it. I had hams baked and roast baked and all this other stuff going. So I took it all over to the church and used it. Oh, they fed 300 people a day.
For how long?
Jeez, 10 days, 12 days, something like that. Every day. They had a great command center though. They really did a wonderful job.
We're just calling it Ground Central.
Volunteers are cooking lunch and dinner for those displaced.
We've been serving about 300 people each day.
Made from food saved and donated by Lou's Diner.
He donated it all to us so we can feed these people. So even the people that are suffering are helping everybody else.
But more help is needed, as many in Barnum are now homeless or without livelihoods.
It's Lou and Robin that keep us going. They have taken such good care of myself, my wife, and my kids. My greatest memory with Lou's is when my boy was playing for Moose Lake Willow River Rebels at the state tournament and playing for the state championship. They ended up taking second, but the day after we went to Lou's and my boy was too exhausted to go. Well, they hooked him up with cinnamon rolls with melted butter in a to-go box that meant the world to us. They didn't charge us. They just wanted to make sure that he had what his comfort food was. So, Robin and Lou, we love you guys. We hope you get back up on your feet. And God bless.
I love Lou's because it's really given my family just a place to meet together and just stop our busy lives and just connect with each other over a meal and really catch up on each other's lives. And it's just a great place that really is welcoming and that we just love to go to. And Robin and Lou just make you feel so special. Lou usually greets you with a sarcastic comment, and Robin's always so thoughtful, always gives you hugs, and makes you feel so special. And I know that I really love pickles, and she always never forgets to give me a pickle tree with my meal.
I really love Lou's just because you walk in there and you're like family. They greet you, they know what you're going to order. You're so close to them, but it's still like a restaurant. You get great food. It's just a great atmosphere, and it's a staple in Barnum. So really, without Lou's, Barnum just isn't the same.
Lou and Robin's Rustic Diner in Barnum, Minnesota is the best restaurant ever, and it has to reopen. It has to, because it's just the best restaurant. My favorite part about it is it feels like I'm at home when I'm eating there, for better and worse. It's got great food, best burgers. I love how Robin rubs my shoulders on Saturday mornings when I've had a long night at the Muni on Friday nights. And it's just neat to come in and see all the people just talking to each other on a first name basis, whether you're from there or you have a cabin up there. Everyone seems to know everyone, and it's just a neat representation of the community of Barnum, and it's the best restaurant ever.
Rivers run dry. Rivers run dry. Come out and pray when the rivers run dry.
Robin, Lou, Amber, and Amal. We need you. Don't know what to do from 6:30 to 8. I'm on peanut butter withdrawal.
No paint on the shed we built to.
My grandpa always says that without Lou's, you don't have Barnum. And after all this happened with the flood, he told me that we're gonna have to take down the sign in Barnum because we don't have Lou's anymore. Because without Lou's, we're not a community. And I think that's really true because Lou's gives our community the opportunity to connect with people, and it brings people together over a meal, and it brings us together like people who wouldn't necessarily see each other on a regular basis, people who don't go to the same church or work in the same field. It brings us a place to meet together and catch up and get to know each other.
What can you talk a little bit about what Lou's means to the community of Barnum?
What Lou's means
to the community as a whole?
Well, it's a meeting place for many people, and you see a lot of locals down there all the time. Yeah, they enjoy it as much as I do, I guess.
How come?
Well, good food, reasonable prices, and a friendly atmosphere. Yep.
We were just at TJ's and this kid says, "You can open soon?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "By then I'll have forgotten all my bad ways," and he says, "I did not."
I'll kneel down and pray when that river runs dry. River run dry. thought of you folks a lot.
What are you doing?
Fixing your collar. How come we have to be on video?